Hi, this is Linda with Craft on Cue, and I have another share for you. It's a double share, actually. I'm going to show some of the pages from my documented life journal that I've been working on. And originally that was inspired by Tracy over at Krafty Monster. She's on Facebook and she's also on YouTube, probably some other places too. And I had originally seen her video. She had several videos, and I was just inspired to do the documented life because of that. And so I thought I would share a few things. She has a vlog that she does, and a couple weeks ago, I'm so far behind on videos and projects and everything, but a few weeks ago she had I guess it's a giveaway, a gift, and she had a haul from Michael's and had gotten a bunch of Project Life booklets, and you were to respond and say which one you liked, and then she sent you some pages from that, which I was so appreciative of. And I sent a note, and sure enough, I guess I must have been the first one for the quotes, which is the one that I was quite interested in. And she is so sweet and talented, and she sent them in this little folder that she made. Look at this butterfly. It's made out of book paper, some kind of embossing with glitter in it. This looks like maybe twinkling H2Os, and it says capture every moment. And then on the back, this is a stamp that she had gotten, I believe, on that same haul video at Michael's, and this is adorable. I would love to have that. We're not real close to a Michael's, so chances of me getting that are probably slim at some point. Maybe I'll look, but when we're there, but I only get there every maybe 3-4 months or so. So anyway, she made this folder, and in it are these quote cards, and these are going to be wonderful to use in my documented life. I don't know how many are here, but there's quite a few that she sent along. She was so generous. Thank you so much, Tracy. These are just awesome. Look at there, a favorite quote. So I will be using these for sure in my documented life. And then I had to show you this envelope that she made. She used the same butterfly stamp, and I'm not sure, this might be the twinkling H2Os. I really am not sure what she used on here. And then there's some gold, it looks like, too. So I really don't know what she did to this envelope, but it is adorable, and I am definitely going to be using this in my documented life journal. And look, she even has this butterfly stamp on there. It is just adorable. And these little things I thought I'd share with you are my homemade post-it notes. I learned how to make those from Linda Kaiser over at the Paper Boutique, and I have several pads of these, and you just use a repositionable glue stick and your leftover bits and pieces of scrap paper, and you can make all kinds of sizes. I have several of these pads that I've made. Super simple, and come in real handy when they're sitting on my desk here. Here's Tracy's card. I don't know if you can see it, but it's Krafty Monster, excuse me, Krafty Monster. That's her name on YouTube, and I also know that it's the same on Facebook because I'm on her Facebook page. Twitter and Instagram, I guess, is the same. I'm not sure, but anyway, for sure on YouTube it's Krafty Monster, and I believe on Facebook. So if you want to check her channel out, she has a lot of fun things. She does a vlog. She did this dinner, it wasn't a swap, but like I forgot what she calls that. and it's for crock pot meals, and that looked like something that may be of interest to many people, including me. So you might want to check her out. Oh, I also wanted to say she sent me all this beautiful washi tape. How cute is this? Smiley faces, and just this is really wide and pretty, and butterflies. Love butterflies, owls, and then some more of these butterflies. So thank you so much, Tracy. You are just a sweetheart, and we have corresponded back and forth a few times on email, and she is just a really sweet, wonderful person. So definitely go check out her channel, and you won't be disappointed. And especially if you're interested in the documented life, look in around the January time frame, I guess, is when she originally did her documented life, and she continues to do that. But the two videos that inspired me are back in December, January time frame. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to show you a few things that I've done. I still have many pages that I have to go back and finish, but I finally, I think, I say I've hit my stride, but then I got sick, and so I'm behind again. But anyway, here's one. The theme was collage something I recycled, and this was from the Special Olympics, which I donate to. I'm a big believer in that organization, and it's near and dear to my heart. So they had sent this, and I just added that, put some stars in here, because they are stars, all those young folks that participate in the Special Olympics. So that was a fun page. But honestly, I'll go back and I'll do the art journaling, but as far as the calendar, obviously that won't happen. Then for week 11, the theme was birds, and I drew a bird. That's the second bird I've drawn ever in my whole life, and it says take flight. And then I used some of this texture paste here, and it's a pearl, but it really looks silvery for some reason on this page. And this is acrylic paint. This might be white pigment ink, that a stamp that I stamped on there. I don't recall. It's been a while since I've done this page. You saw this page. I did a video on it. This page is have someone draw in my journal, and I did this page. There was a video that went around by Sandy Keene, and she had done these wonderful deli book paper flowers, and so I went out and bought some deli paper, and of course I had several books that I've been using, which reminds me, one tip that, oh excuse me, that was noisy. One tip that Tracy had was, she takes a book, this is the one I have, and I cut pages out of it all the time, and she uses it to, you know, wipe her paintbrushes and sprays and things, and so wipes stencils. I did that. So it's a good idea to have that by your work area. And here's one. I put some gesso in. I had that left over. That way you're not wasting your paint and your gesso and so forth, and it's ready to go if you need to cut, for example, one of these flowers or whatever your project needs. So back to the journal. There's just a lot of layers here. Texture, acrylic paint, there's stamping, there's words that I cut out of a thesaurus, I think is where I cut that out of, and so that really doesn't have any specific meaning, but this one does. Have someone draw in my journal, and I asked our granddaughter Morgan to do something in my journal, and she did this Prima Girl all by herself. I had shown her how to do Copic coloring, and she did that. I mean, this is an amazing job. And she paper pieced this, she put lace, it's a wonderful page. And I had thought about doing a background, but I'm just going to leave it as is because I love it so much, and it's something special that I will always treasure and enjoy. And then for the next week, it said draw your name, and that's exactly what I did. I drew my name. I painted it with twinkling H2Os. I did some of that in the background. I doodled some circles. I love polka dots, so I did those circles, and that was that. That also reminds me, these tabs. These are really fun. What I did was, when we colored Easter eggs with our 2 grandchildren, I noticed the paper towels that we had underneath the little oh, what are those called? I can't think. Where we put the eggs to drip, and then they would dry off. And the drips were looking so pretty on those paper towels. So then I started dripping some of that Easter egg dye on paper towels. And that is what I use for these tabs, is all our drippings from the paper towel drippings from the Easter eggs. And then I stamped the various months on deli paper and then Mod Podged it on. So that's how I did my tabs. I think that's totally different from the tutorial on how they did their tabs, because I think they did them on the top, but I did them on the side. Here's another week monochromatic. Obviously I haven't done that. This one's add a cardboard food box in a creative way. This is a box from some mushrooms I had purchased. This is veggies, is from a magazine, and Eat Fresh. You might recognize that. That's from Subway. And so I cut all that out. I cut these pictures of vegetables, did the background, and I actually made that into a little pocket, but I have not put anything in there in particular. And then back here there were some interesting articles on different vegetables and their nutritional value and such, so I taped those in with washi tape, and that way I'll have it convenient. This next week is favorite shoes, and I have a special picture I want to put in here. I've already done the background, but I haven't printed off the picture yet, so that is yet to be completed. And then I did, this is some more of that Easter paper towel, and I just Mod Podged this on. I did the stamp, put some stickles, put some, we had a first communion and we had a concert that particular week for our grandchildren, so I have those programs here, and this is another one of those paper towels. So that was that week. The next week, which is week 18, is write your favorite quote. I did Be Still and Know from the Bible, and the background is watercolor pencils, and I just made little squares, and I don't believe I used the water brush. I might have used the water brush with this. And then I wrote the words and then colored them in with the matching watercolor pencil, but just made it a little bit darker. So I really like how that turned out. And there's no other pictures in there. This is kind of a fun background too. I like how that turned out. This poor page is so thick because it was done twice. I'm not even happy with this, but the first one was absolutely horrible. The theme for the week was, what was it? Random Acts of Kindness, that's right. So the first one I did something to the effect of pay it forward, and it was just horrendous. It turned out so bad. So then I covered all that up with some book paper and some pattern paper I had received this on a package from Shelley Graham Turner for the swap that particular month. That was the embellishment swap. So I really, really like that. So I cut that off the envelope and added that. Put some dots. This is my homemade texture paste that I colored a light blue. This is just some extra trim, and I glued that in. I did some swirls with a gel pen, and that was that page. The next page was use rubber stamps in a creative way, and all I did was make it look like a collage. And this is kind of a page for our granddaughter Kylie, who loves everything Paris. So I had picked up 2 stamp sets, I believe at Hobby Lobby. Loved them so much. Made this background with my I think I used my Inktense here. Pretty sure I did my Inktense blocks. I think that was the week I ordered those actually and received them. So I just stamped, and I really like that. It's simple, to the point, and I got the job done. So that's the last pages. Like I said, I've been sick, so I'm way behind this week. Here I think, oh, I don't even remember what that was. This week I believe is you have to draw a house. I can't remember what last week was. Anyway, I'll get to it and hopefully get caught up. But thank you for watching. Thank you so much, Tracy, for this wonderful gift that you sent me. You'll be seeing those cards in my Documented Life journal as we move along. And if you like the homemade post-it notes, which are a great way to use up your paper, go check out the Paper Boutique, Linda Kaiser, on YouTube. And I guess that's it for now. So thank you so much for watching, and I will try to put the link to Tracy's YouTube channel, but if for some reason I can't because I'm new at all this, it's Krafty, Krafty Monster. So thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless.